I just did my, oh, let me put this on silent. Just did my base face makeup. And I used the L'Oreal True Match Lumi and the 24-hour fresh wear. L'Oreal Infallible. Awesome. So I mixed those, and then I also used the Maybelline Age Rewind concealer for under my eyes, and then I set everything with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder. Now I'm going in with my Physicians Formula bronzer, and we're going to bronze the whole face. I'm breaking out pretty badly from trying a new face lotion. So I have to tap. If I want to blend anything, it has to be pressed into the skin instead of wiping motions or swirling motions, because I want to make sure that the coverage of my makeup doesn't get compromised, because I am breaking out extremely bad right now. Everywhere. I like this bronzer because it's not too much, but you can still see it. Do a little bit on the nose, the eyeballs. Now I'm going to take my blush. Oh no! Oh my gosh! She just stepped all over my makeup. That's the second time that palette has been stepped in by the cats. So I'm going to use this blush by Tarte. This is probably expired, but I love this palette, so I'm still using it. Putting way too much on, like normal. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my fluffy brush and a little bit of that powder and just go right over this line right here. The edge of your nose down to your jaw, like where your smile lines are. I'm just pressing that in. Now I'm going to be adding highlight. Let's get my highlight bag. Little highlight bag. Bunch of different highlights in there. I'm going to use this one for my inner corner. This is Wet n Wild's color crayon. I don't know if they still make those. And use a little bit of this Physicians Formula highlight. bar. So I'm going to do the inner corner first. So I just took these two and mixed them and put them on my brow bone and in the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm going to take a more skin color. I'm going to use this. No, not. I lied. I'm going to drop all my brushes because that's a thing. Go in this bag, grab my e.l.f. highlight in the shade Moonlight Pearls. I'm using the same brush. I'm going to go from the outer corner of my eye down and up, making a triangle shape, like triangle. And the same on the other side. Outer corner, down, and triangle. I'm going to take that same shade, go on the Cupid's bow, and do a little exclamation point on your nose, just like that. And you can do the chin also, but I like to keep my chin matte because when I make facial expressions, I get like little dimples in my chin. And highlighting it isn't a great idea for me. Now I'm going to take a bigger fluffy brush like this. It's actually it's a bigger brush than this one, but it's not too big. I'm going to use this for highlight. If I can figure out where my brush goes. Yes, okay. You can go there. So I'm going to go back into that highlight because why not? And really, really load my brush up with it. And then just dust it where we just put it. Just a little bit more, because more is more. I'm going to go over that with my bronzer brush, just using whatever was left on it and just pressing that in over the top. You can take it up onto the temples and the forehead, but I have a really small, I have a 3 head. Not even, yeah. So I don't contour my forehead. But if you have a 5 head, you go ahead and contour. And I usually just leave it like that. And I already curled my eyelashes. So we're going to go in with some eyeshadow now. Let's go into my Morphe Such a Gem 39S palette. And I'm going to take this medium brown shade that it's like a really light brown. Kind of looks like my bronzer. You can also use your bronzer for this, but my bronzer is glowy and I wanted a matte shade. Just tucking that into the crease and the outer edge. So back and forth, up and down near the nose and the outside of the eyebrow, and then back, and then swirl on the outer edge. And that's just for a quick eyeshadow, like a base eyeshadow. If you do that with a dark color, it won't turn out good. But light colors, it'll turn out just fine. I always do my lighter colors first unless I know exactly the look that I'm going for. And then sometimes I'll sketch it out first with a darker shade. Looking pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more. And I'm just dusting any extra product just underneath, not quite under my lashes, but where my eye socket ends. And when you do this with the light shade, the contour shade, it makes your eyes appear bigger. Now I'm going to be taking this brush and let's use, let me see, what do I have in here? I'm going to use this chapstick. It's the strawberry. Just wiping whatever was on there off. And then I'm taking my brush and going on the tip of it. The tip of the chapstick. Just coating the brush in chapstick. Okay. Now I'm going to go into one of these glitter shades. I think I'm going to do this light one. Catch the Light. This is the reason I bought this eyeshadow palette. I love this shade so much. And I'm just going to, it's really crumbly, so the chapstick helps it stick. But I still love this shade, even if it's crumbly. I still love it. Alright. Load that up on your brush, and then I'm just going to go right underneath the eye. Just a little bit. And it basically makes it like a paint. And it's not drying. Glue is very drying. I can't stand like glitter glues. they're not comfortable. But I haven't really tried very many glitter glues. I'm just like, they're expensive. I don't want to spend the money on a glitter glue, especially when I don't wear glitter every day. Now I'm just tapping that on the inner corner of the eye, just to give it some extraness. Be careful when you're using glitter, because if it gets in your crease, and then especially if you're using this method, if it gets in your crease, this chapstick does not set all the way down, so it will end up creasing. Alright, so we're done with the glitter. I'm happy with it. It looks cute. My birthday is tomorrow. I'm excited. I ordered a unicorn cake. So I'm super excited about that. And then we are going to be doing a cat eye today. Big cat eye and some lashes. So I'm going to sketch out the top liner with my NYX Jet Black pencil liner. Blending that glitter a little bit better. Now that I got some product on my eyes, I'm going to go into my Too Faced Cat Eye palette. Oh, that's appropriate for the look we're doing. Put that guy away, and we're going to go into this shade called Panther. That is a matte black eyeshadow. Any matte black eyeshadow will do. And I am wiping my brush off onto a damp baby wipe and going into Panther. Coating both sides of the brush, tap off the extra. Don't blow on your brushes, that's so unsanitary. Now I'm just sketching out where I'm going to put the wing. A little bit more black eyeshadow. Starting to look good. Now after I have my base down and I'm happy with how it looks on each side, I'm going to put that brush away and take my liquid liner. I'm going to use the e.l.f. one. I do have a bunch of new ones to try, but I know this one works and it's really cheap and awesome. So now I'm just going to start in the middle of the eye. That's just getting the majority of the product off, and then go to the outer edge. Slowly sketching until you're happy with how it looks. I'm not happy with it yet. Cleaning my finger off so I can use my nail. Now I'm just taking whatever was left over on my highlight brush and just cleaning that up a little bit. Pretty happy with how that wing turned out. I'm going to be wearing lashes today, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Lashes fix everything. They fix everything. Now let's do the other eye. Because it's shaped like this, when I dropped it, it didn't actually touch the floor, but still going to wipe it off on my baby wipe. Go back in for another dip. Get that most of the product off. Smoothing out. That line. And there we go. We got some wings. Yeah, I can see how the black that I used is a little bit off. So I'm going to go back in with my brush, just grab a little bit more black, tap the extra off, and just slowly just making a little line. connecting. So I'm connecting my lash line to the outer bottom part of the wing, just so it blends. This also makes your eyes look bigger if you don't go right next to the lash line, you go slightly under it. And I forgot to touch up my point on the other side, so I'm going to do that. They don't have to be even. It's okay if they're not. I think it looks pretty good though. So if you want, you can add a little bit of mascara going out. I'm going to do that. I'll show you. To make it look like eyelashes. Just 3 little lines. Dry that. And now we are going to be doing eyelashes. I'm going to use these Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my favorite eyelash, so I got a 6-pack because I reuse them and I really love these. And I don't usually have to trim these at all. They just fit me perfect, so it saves time. They look pretty natural. So before I put the eyelashes on, I'm going to do mascara. I'm going to use this Great Lash by Maybelline, and it's the curved brush. I like this one the best. This is like my favorite mascara ever. I love this mascara. It's so black. It doesn't flake on my face. The brush is perfect. And I've tried a lot of different mascaras. I tried Jeffree Star's favorite, the Benefit Roller Lash. I don't like the brush on that. It hurts. This brush is just soft enough. Just perfect. Not too soft, not too stiff, not too small, not too big. You can do your lower lashes with this. I just love this mascara. I've been using it since I started doing makeup. I think this was my first mascara, actually. My very first one that I ever tried. Lancome used to make this skin moisturizer that was amazing, but it was so expensive. And I was looking on their website the other day, and I don't think that they make it anymore, but whatever was in that, my skin loved it. And it would just make my skin look so amazing. And that was right when I was hitting puberty, so I was trying to find things to stop my acne breakouts, because those are never fun. And that was the only thing that did it. Whatever was in that. It was like a mint green facial moisturizer. I like this lash glue, but I like the clear version better. This is the Ardell Lash Grip. And I'm using the black one because I don't want to go and look for a different one. So I'm taking tweezers, just let it dry a little bit. I would say probably about 10-15 seconds, just so it gets, like, it's not too wet and it gets sticky. So this is going to go on this side. I love how these look. They're so pretty. Okay, it's still drying. So now I'm going to go in with the other one. I didn't wait long enough. Maybe 20 seconds. I see a little bit of a part I didn't blend where I put that lighter eyeshadow. I'm going to just go in with what was left on the brush. Just blend that a little bit. The eyelashes are on. This one, I haven't decided if I need to fix that line. So I'm just going to take this precision eye pen. Just touching up that line. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, I really messed it up. Uh-oh. Yes, this always happens to me. Great. Q-tips to the rescue. It's really gross. So if you mess up, you just want to swirl your Q-tip down toward the eyeliner, just a little bit. Now I'm going to go back in with that eyeliner pen and try and fix what I just messed up. Almost like it didn't even happen. Now I'm just going to take this brush with a little bit of concealer, like leftover concealer on it. Basically, I'm just going in with, let me see, yeah. Let's do this shade, Classic. I'm just putting that. It's basically my skin color, so I'm just putting that where we would have had a cut crease. Just on the lid, middle part of the lid. It's just blending that sparkly shade in better. Oh no, what's happening? Feels stabby. Looks okay. Alright. Did I mention the shade I was using? It was called Meow, the Classic. I guess this is Day Shades, Fashion Shades, and then the Classic Shades right here. Alright, enough of that. Let's do our lips. And I'm going to be using this Lime Crime set right here. I think I'm going to use this one. And the lip liner. And maybe a little bit of the gloss. Come out! Got it. So I have a lip mask on just to moisturize my lips because I knew I was going to be wearing a liquid lipstick. Clean up my area a little bit. I'm thinking about doing a haul video of all the stuff that I got for my birthday. This is taking me forever. It's already been 45 minutes. Alright. Now I'm just wiping off that lip mask. Taking this Lime Crime liquid lipstick in the shade Red Velvet. I do believe this is the exact same shade that Cheryl wears in Riverdale. Have you been watching Riverdale? Who's your favorite character? I'm going to set the line a little bit. Not a big deal. Now I'm just going to go and redraw that. Okay, powder. Hopefully I don't mess it up again. Okay. Q-tip. Okay, I'm gonna use the lip liner now. Okay, I'm happy with that, so we're gonna leave it. This is very long lasting, so once you get it right, it'll stay put. So imagine just doing that with a regular lipstick, and then it just smears as soon as you like eat anything. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this gloss in the center. It smells like cherries, and it's not sticky at all. Really nice. Good, good. Lime crime, you're doing things. I see it, I like it. Anyway, that's the makeup look. I'm gonna go do my hair. Oh, I haven't done my eyebrows. We should probably do my eyebrows. And then I will do my hair off camera. So I just brush them up a little bit. My eyebrows are very simple. I know a lot of the beauty YouTubers go all out on their eyebrows. I need to get in here. My cat is on my makeup. Do you want to see? Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna throw like all these Q-tips away. And just grab a baby one. Wipe my eyebrow brush off. I'm using a small angle brush. I do believe this one is from BH Cosmetics. And it looks like that. There's little pokey hairs sticking out, and I'm just going into like a really, it's like a medium gray tone, and I just underline them. And do the arch. Okay, that looks fine. Now setting spray. We're supposed to do this before mascara, but oh well. And letting that dry. Now I'm going to go do my hair. See you in a second. Alright, I'm back from curling my hair. That one goes over there. I'm just letting the curls set a little bit, and then I'm going to brush them out. This is what it looks like before they set. Before I brush it out. Massaging my hair. Oh, that's a look. Alright, now I'm going to start with this side and just brush. And now the other side. Just once. There we go. That's pretty much all I do to my hair. Sometimes I'll put some hair oil in it if it's looking extra dry. And just touch the ends with it. And I need to do a little fixing to my part. I'll be using this today. It's the BioSilk Silk Therapy. Got fur all over it from my cat. Probably just like a little dime size amount. And then rub it in my hands. just touch the ends of my hair with it. It also smells really good. And it makes your hair shiny. A little bit on my part. And just through the ends. So my hair stays curled basically until I wash it. But if you have a hard time keeping curl in your hair, I would recommend spraying it with a good hairspray before you do this step. Before you brush it, spray it with a lot of hairspray and let it set and then brush it out. So this is what the makeup turned out like. Can really see everything. I think it looks good. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna go eat dinner and chill with my cats. Yeah, I'll catch you in my next video. Mwah.